Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, with our main topic today. Well, most of the world suffered and faced lots of challenges during the year 2020. How to start the new year 2021 with a new beginning, and how to reach your goals, and how to make a good plan in order to reach your goals, and how to be optimistic, and how to have positive energy. That's what we are going to know with our dear guest, Dr. Rania Lelah, life and business skills trainer, motivational speaker, and personal development expert. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, Dr. Lelah, can we know from you what were the lessons that the whole world learned from the year 2020?
Yes, there are many, tremendous number of lessons we learned from 2020. Number one, and the most important lesson, is that changing is unavoidable, inevitable. We need to practice the change. Number two, relationships matter more than anything in this world. And your health is wealth. Because if you have health, you have the hope, and if you have the hope, you have everything around you. We've learned many lessons from this year because it was full of challenges, difficulties, and at the same exact time, full of opportunities and possibilities as well. So we learned a lot from it. We learned how to cope, to be more flexible, to be more adaptable, to pay attention to the details, pay attention to our relationship, as I mentioned. We have learned many things from this year.
Yes. So how to start a new beginning in the year 2021?
The way you start something, decide the way you end it. So we need to start it in a very special way, unique way. And the first thing you do, to practice the art of change. And I mean here by changing your attitude, changing your mindset, changing your habits. And habits are really important because habits define you. There was a quote really resonates with me.
Yes.
That people don't decide their futures, they decide their habits, and their habits decide their futures, because habits are really crucial. Just try to start a new year with new resolution, with new goal, like just one new habit. Brian Tracy, in one of his books, he said that start your day with 5 new activities before you start your day or before going to work. I just say minimum just 2 activities or just 1. Just start a new thing. Because most of us are practicing not or unhealthy habits. Like wasting so much time aimlessly scrolling up our social media platforms and wasting so much time, or just focusing on unimportant problems. We just drain our energy and our time on these things or useless tasks. We just need to adopt a new habit, develop new habit, and make something out of it.
Yes. So with the start of the new year 2021, people are full of aspiration and expectations for reaching their goals and fulfilling some plans during this year. So what would you say on the expectations and aspirations of people?
Most of people who set their goals, they don't fulfill them. And we all know the reasons. There are multiple reasons for this thing that prevent them from pursuing their goals and aims. Number one, lack of discipline, lack of determination, lack of confidence, fear of rejection, fear of failures, fear of mistakes. All these things like blocks into their path.
Yes.
So once you start to change all these things, change your mindset, like shift your focus from the problem to the opportunities, you will make magic. You will just do wonders in your life. If you just make or set some goals in your life, just, be determined to reach them. Be persistent and don't give up too soon. Because most of people miss the concept of that the longest step and the hardest step is the first step.
Yes.
So they just aspire or make some dreams, or we set them goals,
Yes.
but they are not taking action towards these goals.
Yes.
That's why it prevents them.
Yes, so
Yeah.
concerning the determination, so is there any ideas that the person should tell himself, or any training the person should do in order to be determined to reach the goals and the targets he wants?
Yes, of course. Number one, you need to be clear about your goals. Most of us set vague goals, like I want to be successful in 2021.
Yes.
I want to be rich. I want to be healthy. How we are going to do this, I don't know. You need to write your ideas on paper and ask yourself 4 questions. What and why, how and when. What are you going to do? What do you want to achieve in your life? What is the goal? A specific one. Just name some goals by names. Second thing, why do you want to achieve this specific goal? Why? Because why here reflects the purpose, the meaningful of your goal.
Yes.
Second, how are you going to do this? Because most of people are stuck in this step. Because you need to make an action plan, business plan for your targets or for your goals to achieve.
Yes.
Number 1, number 2, number 3. And when you put all these things in front of you in a clear way, on a paper, now you'll be inspired by more goals, by more steps, by more things to do in your life.
Yes. Yes. So arranging the ideas, you mean? We have
Put
to
them
arrange
in
the
order
ideas.
and just, the most important thing
Take
we
them
need to
step by
focus
step.
on, yes, clarity.
Yeah.
We miss clarity in our lives, clear in our goals and thoughts and ideas and even actions and behaviors.
Yes, yes, yes. So how can we maintain a positive energy in these hard times we are passing through? Every day we are, listening to or seeing news, and we are waiting for the numbers of, the whole world is suffering now from the coronavirus, and it suffered from it in the year 2020, and it's continuing year 2021.
Yeah. Just one lesson I want to add now.
Sometimes, let me explain myself
Yeah,
more.
okay.
Sometimes the person says, I'm not going to follow the news and the numbers, and I'm going to do anything else, but it's out of your hands. You still be following. So
You need to focus on things that matter, because most of our problems are, we focus on useless things
Yes.
and meaningless things. Focus on the things that matters. Don't
like
enter
following the important news.
important news, or even just mind
This
your-
is not considered a negative energy.
Sorry?
It's not considered a negative energy.
No, I
we
just-
have to follow up.
Yes.
To follow
okay.
up everything and know the reality and face the reality, you mean?
Yes, but
Yes.
don't take it in deep, right?
Yes.
Okay. There is something called filtration process. You need to filter everything you absorb in your mind. Filter it, whether it's a rumor or maybe it's a real or official thing. And after this, not to distract yourself, but focus on the things that matter for you. Now we are entering a new year with new goals, with new opportunities. Try to focus on this thing. What meant to be is meant to be, right? We all have a destiny and things will happen. But what about the reasons behind this and the wisdom? How you just see the opportunity rather than the problem. Maybe this problem, if you focus on problems, you will get more problems. You know the law of attraction? Maybe some people consider it's a math, but it's not a math, because if you focus on problem, you will create more problems,
Yes.
more complicated problems. If you created an opportunity, you will create more opportunities and you will grab everything. If you focus on the good around you, you will feel and see the beauty around you. If you just focus on the negative thing, you will get bad vibes and this negativity and this stressful things and all these things. It's the way you see, the way you deal with the things around you really matters.
Yes.
And concerning the positivity, maybe people see that positive is overused word, like cliché statements or something. But I may rather prefer to,
Be normal.
yes, optimism.
Be normal.
Optimism.
Optimism.
Yes, because positive is nothing without taking action. If you just say everything is going to be okay, everything is going to be, it's awesome, but what are you going to do to make everything okay? You need to take some actions, like some steps in your life. If you just feel stressed, try to release this negative emotions. If you feel like stuck in some or in any aspects of your life, try to get yourself out of it by shifting your focus to the good things, to the opportunities. What are the lessons I may just grab or take or pick and hold from this problem and use in my upcoming goals?
Yes. So, Dr. Lelah, how can the people support each other and help each other to pass this hard times? Of course, we're brought up in a way that we should be kind to others and we should support each other and support other people.
Yeah.
But when everyone is suffering from the same problem,
just pay attention to your language. That's it. Okay. Helping people is a virtue. But I can't.
What are the language that we should use in order not to give negative energy to others?
Yes, I just mean here that helping people is a virtue. But I can't help you if you don't want to help yourself. Yes, because there is a very big difference between needs and wants.
Yes.
You may need, in deep need of an advice. And when I give it to you, you won't implement it. You won't use it because you don't want to get out of your comfort zone. Okay, so you may need money, but you don't want to go out and work and make some efforts to get that money. So there is a difference between needs and wants. Just discover yourself. I need something, so I have to work with it. And efforts, you need to make some efforts to just grab what you want in life. And if I want to help you, I can be just a supporter. I can support you. Whatever you want to do in your life, I can support you. And concerning the language, try to discover yourself first. What is the language I use? I'm just using, you can record yourself, your conversations with your peers, your colleagues, with your family. I will just mention words like limitation, problems, I'm whining, I'm complaining, or I'm just doing something, or empower other people and say like, it's okay, everything is going to be okay, I empower you, I support you, I want to help you, there is opportunity out there, there are many chances. What kind of language, what kind of words do you use when you deal with people?
Yes.
Because it really matters. Words have power. If I just now talk to you in a very positive way and say that there are many opportunities out there, you can go out, grab yours or create your own. Now I am supporting you in an indirect way. I'm helping you to shift your focus from the problem and the limitation or the limiting beliefs you are living in to the wide range of the world. You have many opportunities out there. Just go and grab some or create your own.
Yes, yes. So now how can we avoid the people with a negative energy? And let me add here that there are some people that we cannot avoid. We cannot avoid our relatives, our close friends, anybody, member of the family, the mother, the father, the wife, the husband, the son, the daughters, the neighbors, people we deal with them on daily basis, and we cannot avoid them.
Yes, okay.
And they are giving us a negative energy. How can we help them?
You can stop this by limiting your communication with them, limiting,
even
not avoiding.
If they are so close?
Yes, you can limit this, or just interrupt their conversation when they just starting to whine.
Could you explain more? Could you explain more?
When they start to whine or complain about anything, just interrupt them and shift their focus to another thing.
Change the subject, you mean?
Change the subject, change the whole matter. Like,
so what are the body language that we should make? I read about the energy that is surrounding our bodies.
Yes,
the energy.
You
so
mean just
if
the
I
body
feel
language?
that there is a negative energy from a person in front of me,
yes.
How should I act?
How should you react?
Yes.
Just listen, and after this, with beautiful smile, small smile, and then change the subject. Okay, just alter, but make it like automatically, naturally. Like, okay, what about, have you watched the comedy movie yesterday? It was blah, 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 and trying to shift his focus to another thing. Try to make him smile. Try to make him like think in another way, seeing the whole things from another perspective.
Yes.
Because there are two kinds of people. We call it like the trees and the forest. People who delve, immerse themselves, indulge in the details,
Yes.
and cannot see the big picture. And the other kind of people who are the forest, that see the big picture from a distance, so it's clear in front of them. They can see all the perspectives. So as you now, you want to improve yourself, just pick up yourself or get out from the frame to see the big picture from a distance, and you will see the whole perspectives. And you will feel empathy towards them because they are still stuck in their selves. They didn't, or they couldn't start their self-improvement. They couldn't be self-aware about their weakness and their strengths.
Yes.
And now it's your turn to help them. But help them to help themselves. Just like from a distance, try to point at some good things around them. Be grateful. Just ask them to be grateful. Try to count your blessings. Now I'm turning your focus onto your blessings, and you will start to count them. And this is a positive thing. This will make you happy. This will make you really feel grateful.
Yes, yes. So what about the people who give negative energy, and they have the right to be sad? For example, they lost, a woman lost her husband, a mother lost her son. For example, she have the right to be sad the rest of her life. So when we are talking with this friend of us, she doesn't want to change the subject. She says, no, please talk to me about my son. Let's watch his, for example, his pictures over the phone. What can we do with this? How can we help such people?
Okay.
And they have the right to be sad.
Yes.
It's the right.
I was about to say it's okay to be not okay.
Yes.
It's sometimes we just feel sad, sometimes we feel frustrated, but we don't want to delve or immerse
Actually, they
ourselves in
feel
this.
more comfortable when they talk about the past and
Yeah.
what they lost.
Uh-huh.
This is, how do you explain this?
I guess you should control the whole situation. Don't
Yes.
let them control, don't let them lead the conversation. You are the one who leads the conversation.
And these are
because-
people we cannot avoid because we have to support them.
Yes, but as I told you, you are the one who's gonna lead the conversation. Don't
Yes.
don't make
let
her
them
lead,
lead.
yes, or
Yes.
just take control of the conversations. Try to change the subject. It's the only
Yes.
thing you can do,
Yes.
right? It has all the right to be sad, to just express her grief and all these things, but this like produce some negative emotions towards you, and you will absorb this negative and it affects you, and you don't want to delve yourself, immerse yourself in such negative emotion, because you need your energy to focus on the things that
Yes.
really matters to you, the most important things to you, because you have your own life as well.
Yes.
You're looking at the future, you're looking at the present, want to do something at the present to see the future you.
Yeah.
Because most important thing about the future is to see the vision, your vision, the future you. After 2 years, what do you want to look like? What do you want people say about you? What about your brand? Just always put in your mind your vision and the future you. It's
Yes.
very important.
Yes. Dr. Lelah, what's your advice for the students now staying away from school, of course? How can they arrange their time and make benefit of their time, and they should stay at home at the same time?
Yeah, it's a golden opportunity. You have now plenty of time to acquire new skills. To acquire new skills concerning how to deal with people, how to deal with critical situations, how to manage your time. And the most important thing I really advise students and youth and maybe all the people to follow your passion, like look for something you really love and convert it to have money out of it.
Yes.
Like to monetize your skills, because now in this era or in this current situation, try to get the benefit of it, get some money out of it. If just acquire some skills, and these skills, monetize them, learn how to get some money from it, it will be a great thing. Yes, you will benefit yourself and your family as well.
So, and what's your advice to people who is really okay, witnessing some happiness and good days, but they're always worried and they are always afraid that this would not last? What would you say to them?
Just focus on the present.
Yes.
Yes, and the future. It's the law of attraction. The things you focus in, you will get more out of it. If you focus on worry, and we were under stress about the things that happen in the future. I guess we learned from 2020 that you have to be ready, ready for any unexpected situations. Any sudden situation, you need to be ready. Ready by mentally, emotionally, with your skills,
in order not to be
financially.
shocked.
Yes, financially, we need to be ready. And now we practice the art of changing. Now we are changing our attitude because we, accept it or not, believe it or not, we all have changed our lifestyle in a way or another in this 2020.
Pandemic.
Yes, in that pandemic. And maybe the second phase is it will be more like more or brighter than the last one, because now we are ready. Now we know all the things. Yes, we get used to all these, maybe how to take precautions, how to keep the social distance, how to use our time wisely, getting our deep bonds with family, making new network, and all these things. Yes, how to increase our productivity, how to focus on ourselves and increasing our self-esteem and increasing and acquiring more skills to monetize them, because we need this. We need some financial or yes, we need to get some money out of things if things got worse. God forbidden, we need to have this thing. We need to be ready for any unexpected situations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dr. Lelah, the timing of that the people should choose which time in a certain situation, for example, or a certain relation, for example, how can a person train himself to choose the right timing to stop something and the right time to start a new beginning, or for example, to be a little bit have patience and continue till the end and give opportunities? The timing.
Yes, maybe the timing, or there is a little skill, small skill called the acceptance. You need to accept everything that may happen to you. Accept that failures that may come at your path, because there is something called the trial and errors. So if you want to have experience, you need to try something new. And when you try something new, you may fail in it. Accept that thing. Accept failure. Accept that people will taunt you or mock you or reject you. Accept that thing. If you really want to have more experience and have that experience that in a specific time you said, I will stop here, or maybe I will go on, or I will go back to the drawing board. You'll have this experience, and you'll have this so-called expert in these things by trial and error. You have to go through, try new things. Say yes to every experience you've had. Do the things that scare you the most. This will make you tougher, stronger. You have a strong and tough mindset, and you have a strong willpower to do more and more in your life. You are now not afraid from any rejection or any failures, any mistakes. You know that you make mistakes, and you will learn the wisdom, the lessons from these mistakes, and you will build your own path.
Yes, I thank you very much for your valuable information and
so
for
much.
your time. Thank you for coming today. Dr. Rania Lelah, life and business skills trainer, motivational speaker, and also personal development expert. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, my dear viewers, I leave you now with my colleague Nermeen Abdurrahman.